Hi everybody, welcome to ProofWLSWorks this Friday. My name is Tom and I'm your Friday vlogger. Yay! And I gotta tell you, these questions are getting harder and harder each week for me personally to answer. And I don't know how to go about doing it other than just doing it in my own way. Yeah, let me get to it real quick. This week's topic is about sense of self. How have you transformed mentally to accept your body's transformation? And it gives a lot of related journey information, you know, aspects of the journey. Food proportion, size proportion, whatnot. And let me tell you, my sense of self, it was really hard to deal with, and I'm not even gonna lie. I watched YouTube videos prior to having my weight loss surgery back on March 30th, 2010 at my highest weight of 280 pounds. My lowest weight was 165 pounds, and that's when I realized that I was going through a body dysmorphia phase. I was 165, the smallest I've ever been in my life, and I was looking in the mirror one day and I was like, wow, your face looks sunken, your body looks sunken, you look sick. You know, I didn't like the way that I looked, but yet I still felt like I was 280 pounds. It was crazy. I mean, I mentally could not picture it. Every time I walked past a store window, you know how you walk past a big, huge window and you see a reflection of yourself in that window? And 10 to 1, you just don't even pay any attention to it. Well, in my case, I saw the reflection of myself in the window, and I literally had to take 2 steps back and look at me again, because I was like, wow, you're small. Like, really, like, why do I keep thinking you're such a big guy when you're not anymore? I go shopping and I go right to the extra large racks and try to pick up clothes thinking they're gonna fit me. And then I gotta realize, oh no, I'm in the wrong section. And then I would go to the right section and I would pick up a size small shirt, you know, a medium-sized shirt, and I would hold it up and I'd be, oh no, that's too small, I can't wear that. Or I would pick up a pair of pants, 32 pair of pants or 33, and I would hold them up and be, I'm never gonna fit in them, you know, because I'm so big in my head, I'm like really big. It took over a year to adjust to that. It's the craziest thing I have ever lived through. You know, being big, yeah, you're big, you go buy big clothes, no big deal. But when you lose weight so drastically and you still feel big and you realize you're wearing smaller clothes and you just can't put 2 and 2 together, it's crazy. Food was absolutely weird. It didn't faze me that much though, I gotta be honest. I mean, I wasn't hungry, so I purposely didn't eat. I mean, I stayed away from food as much as possible. And I didn't overeat when I did eat. You know, I ate enough and then I stopped it. But after my first year and a half, I started to regain my appetite. And then I started to experience with more foods. And let me tell you, I shouldn't have done that. Mentally, I shouldn't have done that, because now I know I can eat whatever I want, and I know I can eat as much as I want. I don't get sick, and I'm not here bragging. I never want to brag about that, because in my defense, it's hurting me in the process, because I gained back some weight, and I knew it was possible to gain back some weight after weight loss surgery, and I knew the ins and outs of having the weight loss surgery, but did I mentally focus and maintain the rules of weight loss surgery? Well, no, I didn't. My depression has a lot to deal with that. It really does. I mean, there are days where I just don't care and I just don't think about anything. And I'm oblivious. Like, there are days where I sit there and I try to eat dinner and I don't even think, and I'm drinking at the same time. I don't even think about it anymore. And, you know, because I'm trying to live my life, you know, like I did when I was a big person, but not to be a big person. I'm not trying to live to be fat again. I'm trying to live to be normal, to not have to worry about what I eat or drink anymore. You know, that's how I want to live. But In the process, I realized that I went overboard with the eating process. So I have to refocus, regroup, and watch what I'm eating today and get back on track with the program and follow weight loss surgery rules. And it's still a problem for me because with my depression and my anxiety attacks that I have, automatically my mind focuses on food and I run to it. So, you know, I'm aware of what I'm doing as far as my food intake goes. There was something under this. Let me see. Food, body proportion, fashion. I just told you about fashion. Although I am wearing better clothes today. I wear clothes that fit me. I will not wear anything loose as far as like a large shirt. I won't wear a large shirt. It's too baggy. Yeah, it looks okay. I can get away with it. But I choose to wear my mediums and stay away from the larges because that's just me. I can't focus back on being in a large size clothing. You know, my 33s, my 32 pair of pants, my medium shirts, that's where I want to stay. And I'm happy about that. The mirror, I already talked about the mirror. I mean, the body dysmorphia really took a toll on me. Like, I really didn't understand that, and it took me a while to adjust. Friendships, romantic relationships. Well, let me tell you, I pull back a lot with relationships, whether it be a personal or a friendly relationship. I get in moods where I just don't want to be bothered, and I don't want to talk, I don't want to do anything, I don't want to go anywhere, I just want to be alone. And I never could understand this before, and the psychiatrist, or the therapist that I'm going to actually diagnosed it properly. I mean, finally I have a diagnosis to understand what I'm dealing with now. And I'm dealing with post-traumatic stress disorder. I've had a lot of stressful situations in my life, let alone having anxiety issues. Between being in a car accident, between being shot, even though I was shot through my leg, and you know, it wasn't like anything serious, but it was still a major tragedy, you know, that I dealt with. You know, I went through a lot of things, and then being hurt at work with my back and not being able to walk and going through surgery and whatnot, you know, it put me into like this recluse, and my depression took over, and with the anxiety level, I'm just a mess. And more than one word, you know, like I'm a mess. But that's why it's really hard for me to try to explain and talk to a lot of my friends and people around me, because I'm mentally drained and I just can't get the words out. And there's nothing, well, I guess there's something I can do about it. It's just something I have to work on because I don't know how to handle it right now. And that's what I'm dealing with. This fucking truck, like what the hell? Oops. Trying to cut me off. Yeah, anyway. So I have a lot going against me as far as my weight loss surgery goes, and I was not aware of this going into my weight loss surgery. I did know that I had depression. I did know that I had anxiety, but I really thought the depression was because I was big. I thought the depression was because I was hurt, I was injured, I couldn't walk, I couldn't move because of my injury. Had no idea that it was worse than it is. And for those of you out there who haven't had weight loss surgery or who have had weight loss surgery, you know, think about some therapy. Think about going to seek help, especially if your insurance covers it, because I'm going to tell you what, I go and I learn more about myself every time I go, and things are brought up that I forgot all about, like the post-traumatic stress disorder, like the doctor, you know, talks to me about, well, the therapist. I had no idea being shot was such a big issue. I had no idea being in an accident when I was younger, I mean a kid younger, really affected me. I had no idea these things were still prolonging, you know, through my adulthood. And it came into my weight loss surgery journey. So keep that in mind in the back of your head. Like, don't be afraid to ask for help. If something's not right, you know, be prepared to say it's not right, and be prepared to go for help, and be prepared to work at finding out what the problem is in order to fix it. Because weight loss surgery does not cure your physical well-being or mental well-being. It doesn't cure that. Although I wished it did, I hoped it did. I really thought, you know, having weight loss surgery would make my life a whole lot better, but it didn't. Yes, I'm smaller. Yes, I can do a lot more things. However, I still have my depression. I still have my anxiety issues, and now I got this other issue that I'm learning all about. So, you know, keep that in the back of your mind when you're thinking about weight loss surgery and what you're going through. Career, finances, spirituality, emotionally, I'm telling you all that. But as far as finances go and whatnot, I can't get over you, son of a bitch. I mean, seriously, this fucking car behind me, like, really? I'm trying to get over, right? And he literally was speeding up on the side of me as I'm trying to get over to get off at this fucking exit. And this motherfucker 5 times would not let me get over, because every time I tried to, he would speed up and try to cut over in front of me. And now when I get up to the exit is when he literally swings over on the other side of me to go where? You're in front of me now. Where are you going? So I missed my turn, so now I gotta go up further to get off the next exit to get to where I wanna go. Fucking people, I swear to God, I hate driving. And why are you slowing down? I mean, literally, the speed limit is 50 miles an hour. I get that, I really do, okay? But, however, it's a busy intersection, and like, I got this truck in front of me who just like slowed down, and there's nobody in front of him. So why did you slow down to 50? And I couldn't get over because the car was passing me on the other side until now when I just got over. I'm like, living in the city is not easy when you're driving. That's all I'm gonna say. And this is the reason I wanted to get off the exit prior to where I am now, so I would avoid this little intersection thingy here. Because this is where the traffic buildup is. All the stinking time. And the store I want to go to is right there. But now I got to go all the way around and come back to get into it. Ah, son of bitches. Anyway, sense of self, that's my story and I'm sticking to it. But as far as financially goes, let's just say I got money. I don't work. I'm on Social Security. I'm doing okay. That's all I'm going to say. Sense of self, weight loss surgery. I was injured at work before having weight loss surgery. So we're talking over 4 years ago. Basically, I've been injured for about 5 years now. With my neck, I've talked about that before in my videos. I got pinched nerve in my neck. I got deteriorating disc. I got rheumatoid arthritis in my neck, into my lower waist area. Yeah, I'm a big fucking mess. But you know what? Life is what it is. And that's it for me for now. I'm getting off of here. I hope everybody has a great day. And thanks for watching. If you lasted this long. There is like 5 cars in front of this car. And like, why aren't you like pulling up? All right, here we go. Bye for now. See ya.